Hey there, ID7201 students. This is Dr. Buer. I hope that you are doing well. It's Monday, October the 9th. I wanted to come to you with a final bit of closing encouragement. The only assignment that you have left is your capstone exegetical project, and this assignment is meant to truly be a capstone. It brings together everything that you've done in the class. So I wanted to make sure that it was really clear on what you are to do, and then I just wanted you to offer you a little encouragement along the way. This particular assignment encompasses and brings together everything that we've done. You remember at the very beginning of the class we talked about a book intro and overview, and you're going to bring some of that information to bear on this particular assignment. We also worked with clauses and all of the little analytical pieces, word studies, grammar questions, and things of that nature. Those are going to come into the clause by clause commentary. We also focused on a little bit of theology, and we're going to ask you to conclude your assignment by bringing together some of the theological points the passage makes and thinking through some principles that you can use in your preaching and teaching. And then lastly, we didn't really talk about application, but this is something that's just meant to spur your thinking. Whenever you preach and teach the word, you want to call people to respond. So I want you to develop some applications that are appropriate for your audience, whether you're working with a church as a whole, maybe working with teens, whatever the case may be. The couple of things that I'd like to really focus on in terms of final instruction is, remember, this aims for a balance between analysis and synthesis. Yes, we could go deep down into the weeds in almost every word, every question, but we don't want to do that. That makes it almost unusable in terms of exegesis. But we also don't want to stay at the bird's eye view, because then we don't get down into the proof for the argument that we're going to make. So you want to strive for a balance between analysis and synthesis. And to that end, I'm going to restrict you in the paper that it should be 10 pages double-spaced. Now, here's the way to think about this. If you are short, that means maybe you need a little bit more analysis. If you are too long, maybe you need to pull back and give a little more synthesis. It's basically a rule of thumb. I'm not going to be too upset if you're one page over, one page under, but you need some space to talk about the questions, but then you also don't need to go hog wild and have a 15-page paper. So remember, this is summarizing everything that we've done, and I hope that you find a lot of joy in it. Now, one of the reasons I'm drawn to exegesis is because I find it an exciting process, personally rewarding, but it also bears great fruit in my preaching and teaching. And that's my hope and prayer for you as you work through this particular assignment. So be encouraged. The Lord is going to use it to draw together your skills and your knowledge and your understanding, and then hopefully give you something that will both be useful if you were to preach out of the passage you've chosen, but also the process will be useful as you move forward outside of this class. Let me know how I can help you. The assignment is due October 14th. Technically, the term ends on the 15th, but because that's on a Sunday, we're calling it, and you have to turn it in on Saturday the 14th. But let me know if you have questions. I'll be praying for you, and I really enjoyed getting to know you and have you in class, and I'm excited that this class will be part of your training and now can be useful as you move forward. Take care and have a wonderful week, and I look forward to reading your materials.